San Francisco, October 17th, 1989. The talk of the town this day is of baseball. It's the third game of the World Series, and the city is buzzing with excitement. At 5:04 p.m., the excitement suddenly turns to terror.
Can you feel that? There go the lights.
It shook a long time, and it just kept coming, and it kept coming, and it kept coming again.
There was a loud roaring sound at the same time the building started to collapse. And as I stood in the doorway to hold on, the ceiling came down and the walls came together, sort of like an accordion. And when I came to, there was a lot of rubble and dust, and I was laying on my back.
When the shaking stops, Shara Cox lies buried beneath 2 floors of a collapsed apartment building.
There has been a power failure, therefore the game will be postponed.
The baseball stadium is still standing. It was built on granite. But Shara's neighborhood, built on landfill, is in shambles. Shattered buildings and ruptured gas lines burst into flames.
Hold and secure your residence.
As the neighborhood burns, Shara's building also catches fire.
At one point, I smelled smoke, and I smelled a lot of gas. I couldn't move. I was totally incapacitated except for my right arm.
It would take 3.5 hours and the bravery of one fireman to save Shara's life.
They told him not to go back in because of the gas, because of an aftershock might bring the building down. But he stayed with me until he got me out.
Throughout the Bay Area, the powerful magnitude 7.1 earthquake has left a trail of destruction. It is the strongest earthquake to hit the region in nearly a century. But nowhere is its lethal force more evident than along one of the Bay Area's main expressways.
They have cars and trucks that are smashed completely.
I don't know how the hell we're going to get him out, okay? We have one woman who's unconscious, bleeding from the head. She is breathing. She's got a pulse.
They have cars.
The shock tore through a mile-long section of the elevated road as commuters like Kathy Scarpa headed home from work.
And I remember looking straight ahead, and instead of now having freeway, there was a rise of concrete, almost like a tidal wave. I just remember thinking, oh my God, brace yourselves, we're in trouble. The booms and the thunderous sounds were the worst.
Kathy and 7 of her co-workers were riding in a van on the upper level when the road in front of them collapsed. The van flew forward, then crashed down to the deck below. Kathy was pinned in the front seat.
There was an eerie silence. After all this thunderous crashing had ended, it was very, very quiet and very calm. The first thing I remember hearing were some moans.
Kathy's legs were crushed, her liver lacerated, and both her arms broken. But she survived. 5 of her friends and co-workers in the van did not.
This is Dolores, Donna. There's a part of me, being as a nurse, thinking I should have been able to help these people. And that's something I've had some real difficulty with, the guilt of surviving and not being able to help them. That is the most difficult.
In all, at least 41 people died on a 1-mile stretch of freeway. An earthquake is one of the most powerful forces in nature. A large one, like a magnitude 7, can unleash as much energy as a 10-megaton nuclear explosion.